How's it going, everyone? Nick Salzman here, Pendulum Metrics. Want to check in with you guys today. Want to show you a little technique that has been a game changer in my work called water imprinting. So I originally heard about this from Raymond Grace. He would talk about being able to put frequency of like the flower of life or some sort of beneficial energy into water, and this would give some effects to the people that would drink it or bathe in it. And it was something that really intrigued me, and so I wanted to dive into it a little bit with y'all and help show you what I understand about it. So when we bless water, first of all, water has a consciousness. Water has memory. We ourselves, our body, we're made of a lot of water. And so because of this, I think we can connect easily. When we work with water, not only can we imprint intent, but we can also imprint desired outcome of this, right? Have you guys ever seen those experiments done by the Japanese scientists that would speak words like love and stuff into water and then watch how it would form in different crystals and beautiful shapes? And then he would say different things like, I hate you, or some of these other like negative things into the water. And then when it froze, it made these really weird kind of like deformed blob looking things. So when we speak into water, water actually retains our intention and it retains those positive things. So I have a little small glass of water right here right in front of me, a little plastic cup. Glass or plastic doesn't really seem to matter. Now, I'm going to show you with this water in front of me, but when somebody reaches out to me and I want to do the technique with them, what I would say is if you have a bottle of water, take off the top and take a photo of the top side so you can see the water. That will make things a little bit easier to connect, I found. Other than that, you can also take the water, bless it, and then pour it into like a bigger thing of water, like say maybe your own water tower at home or a bathtub or a pool, and that water will positively affect the rest of it too, okay? So a few different pendulums that work really well for this. First of all, I've used white light, I've used green, I've used gray, I've used blue, I've used infrared, I've used a lot of these different frequencies, and I found the best response comes from blue-green energy. And so there's a few pendulums that are out there on the market that produce a blue-green energy, and this is, I find, the one that produces the most response with water technique. So the first one I'm going to show you is a wooden supernova. This is the one that I use daily in my practice, whether it's on a glass of water for me or at a distance for someone showing me a photo of a glass of water. This is what I tend to go to. But for my brass lovers that are out there, you could also use the brass nova. Brass nova, I know there's a bunch of different iterations of this kind, but the key to this is make sure that it's round and it has a point and it should be able to generate the right frequency for you, okay? So this is regular nova. Now, one of the pendulums that I really used a lot to figure all this out in the beginning was a Karnak. And so a Karnak is a pendulum that you can find all over the place. It's this shape right here. This is one that I engraved a while ago. But the Karnak pendulum is also blue-green and it works really well for this, okay? So I'm just going to go to my comfort zone and I'm going to break out this one, okay? So before we get into this, one of the things that we have to do always is ask for permission. We want to ask for permission to be able to connect to the consciousness of the water. Then after that, we want to increase this water's ability to receive healing energy or raise consciousness of the water to the highest and healthiest state, okay? And from there, we neutralize any harmful particles, sediments, ingredients, whatever's in the water that would not help us beneficially. We want to neutralize that, okay? Some people like say transmuting it to unconditional love. Either one works just fine, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to work on something right now that is going to help everybody in this video. Some of you are brand new on this journey. Some of you have been on this journey for a few years, and some of you have been down this journey for quite some time. What we're going to do right now is we're going to work on purging the system, the energy body, the mental body, the chakras of any stagnant energy. And so what this is going to do is this is going to help open up things and let stuff flow. You know, we hold on to a lot of emotions in different areas of our body, which produce sometimes certain sicknesses if we don't learn to purge these things. It could be anywhere from carrying worry and grief in the lungs and heart area, even up in the throat, having thymus issues. You can have where you stomach anger and frustration or just not content with the way some things shaped in your life, and that could definitely affect your liver. Sometimes when we really feel like life is unfair and we always get the short end of the stick, it can affect our gallbladder. If we have lack of motivation and we're having a really hard time projecting ourselves in a positive way, it can affect our solar plexus, okay? So there's a lot of different things that these emotions can really affect with us. And so this water, we're going to use this water to get inside. And I've found that if I'm sending healing energy to somebody without the water, I send it, let them clear all that stuff inside of them, let them clear all that stuff in their energy field from a distance, right? So I get it from the outside working in. Then when I follow up with the water technique, I now get the opportunity to work from the inside out, because that water is going to touch everything in that physical body. Okay, so I'm really good at getting to the energy in the physical body by going at a distance first and then following it up with a water technique. So no more talking. Let's go ahead and get to the trick. So some of you guys saw my video already about the ha breath. That's the one thing that I'm going to add to this with my commands is I send the breath and I picture it going into the water, and let that breath, let it carry that command into the water and let it change. Some people try and see this more with the third eye. Some people just visualize it. Some people just look with what's in front of them. All works. Okay. So here we go. We're going to get started. So if somebody's reaching out to you saying, hey, can you help me with any Reiki or distance energy? This is a good one to start with. Have them send you a picture of a glass of water. If it's a bottle of water, make sure the top's off and you get an aerial view looking down into the water to help. Okay. Or you can put a glass of water in front of you like me and get to work. Okay. We're going to go like this. I'm going to hold it right over the water. Okay. And I'm going to say universal knowledge at this time. Do we have permission to connect to the consciousness of this water? I get my confirmation that's a yes, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed. Thank you. Universal knowledge at this time, we ask that we raise consciousness of this water to its highest and healthiest state. Allow it to increase its ability to receive healing energy to its highest and healthiest state. Here's my breath. Now we're going to ask universal knowledge. I ask to neutralize any harmful particles, sediments, or ingredients in this water that would harm my physical body, energy body, and mental body. We ask that we transmute it to pure, unconditional love at this time. So this is going to be a purge for the system. Here we go. So universal knowledge, I ask that whoever drinks this water, that we neutralize any stagnant mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual energy stored in the energy body, physical body, mental body, and chakras. Allow to neutralize completely and dissolve. Here we go. Universal knowledge, upon drinking this water, we ask that it flush the system of the vital organs, the lungs, the kidneys, the heart, the digestive system, the reproductive system, the lymphatic system, the endocrine system, the nervous system, the circulatory system, the muscular system, the blood, all cells, all tissues, all fibers. We ask that we send pure, unconditional healing, love, energy. Thank you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask to change the color of this water to blue-green. Blue-green is the optimal color of health and well-being, and it seems to affect people and animals really well. So universal knowledge, I ask that we change the radiesthetic color of this water to blue-green, optimizing peace, health, happiness, balance, and well-being. Last but not least, we've energized the energy body. Now we're going to go ahead, or we've energized the physical body. Now we're going to go ahead and energize the energy body. Universal knowledge, I ask that we send blue-green energy to revitalize, heal, and repair all areas of the energy body, mental body, spiritual body, and astral body back to its highest and healthiest state. And that's something that I like to add in for a lot of people that are like me, that might get a little insomnia at night, or they're just awake at night, or just can't sleep, or whatever. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit to that, K, to finish this up. Universal knowledge, we ask that whoever drinks this water, we ask that throughout the night they sleep peacefully, undisturbed, and to wake up rested, full of confidence to take on the day's challenges once again. you. Now, bottoms up, have a little drink. Now, I will tell you this. When we're doing this purge and stuff, some of the stuff that I would recommend that you tell your clients, drink the water. Drink the water at the end of the day or when you don't have anything else going on. Because I think what you'll find is if you take this, like say in the morning, you do this exercise in the morning, you'll feel good. But then a few hours later, you might feel really sleepy and feel a little lethargic after this. So it's going to take about 48 hours for this to recalibrate your system fully. And so what that means is sometimes you might get muscle spasms, you might get pressures, pinch sensations. Sometimes warmth is a big thing that people feel, but even having to use the bathroom a lot is sometimes a real easy and effective way to purge the system of any emotional energy that the body's holding on to it doesn't need. Okay, so these are a few things. Sometimes people would even feel like a rush, almost like a dizziness, like vertigo when this stuff goes. So like I said, drink this at the end of the day when you don't got anything else going on and you get a chance to relax. And 48 hours, you might be a little lethargic. You might be a little bit down, but you will see a significant increase usually by day 3, and you'll feel a little bit more better clarity. Some of you guys that are having a hard time connecting with your pendulum or having a hard time harnessing some of these abilities of like clairvoyance and your intuition and stuff, this will help kind of clear a lot of that up too and make things a little bit easier to understand and interpret. So either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys got any questions, please let me know. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this and if you got any questions. Other than that, see you guys later. I have full confidence that you guys will be able to do this and be able to excel in everybody's own unique individual ways. Much love.